Well, hello man cavers, and what are we doing today? We're going to do a bit more on this atom, my restored atom. What are we going to do? We're going to change the exhaust. Of course, we have a nice new one to go on. Not a brand new one, an original, but one of which has got the pepper pot on, and I've refurbed it a bit and cured it on the wood burner. Anyhow, and then we've got a little surprise. So wait, and here we go. Roll the credits. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. So here we go, man cavers. I've took the bottom nut off because that's quite a tricky one to get to. In fact, they're both tricky because you can't get sockets on them. So this is a job for the open-ended spanner. Well, there you go. Well, so the whole stud's coming out with this one. Look, not to worry. All right, there we go. There's our old exhaust. Look, here we are. Now, let's have a look at our new one. Now, look at that. Look at that exhaust. Isn't it looking lovely? Yeah, put our gasket back on the top there, look. He should just slide in. If I've done it all right. There we go. There. There, it's even got the original bend in it, look. So there is our new exhaust, which should make this whole machine have a different look to it. Oh, these nuts are absolutely horrible to get to in there because you can't get sockets on them. Do you see what I mean? So it's this top one ain't too bad, but this bottom one in here, you can only get to that by putting your spanner on the end of it. Look, there you go. Let me get them tightened up because this is where's that yellow paint come from off there? Oh, off my glove. Oh yes, we have the wheel back on here, the damaged wheel. Yeah, I'll show you the damaged wheel in a minute. But then there are other things we're going to do on this. The finishing touches, shall we say. So there you go. And then you'll see what this machine is like. I mean, now I know it runs nice because this engine runs as sweet as a nut. So now I know that's all running right. Yeah, now I know that's all running right, I don't mind doing a bit more work to it and finishing it off. Do you know what I mean? Getting her all finished so when we get the auto truck back, whoops, daisy. When we get the auto truck back, we can crack straight on with getting that painted, and then this can just be welded in. Obviously, the plough on the back of this now is purely, that's purely just a decoration, just a counterweight at the minute to that's a counterweight at the minute to just get it done. So this is how I happen to tighten this damn nut up by getting an open end on there and turning this end with the spanner. Because you can't get, with the carbon, you can't get a spanner in there. So what I've done is I've got an old, I didn't want to use my best spanner like that, my 7/16, so I've actually got an 11mm, which was a tad small, and I've ground a little bit out of it with a grinder to make it so that fits really nice on these nuts. So I don't want to be doing this one with best spanners. So that bottom one's tight. Let's get this top one tight. Then we can be getting on with our finishing touches. Oh yes, there we go. We're getting there now. Oh yes. Yeah, she's all nipped up there now. absolutely horrible to get a spanner on. If you're wondering what I meant when I said I've like cured this paint, I'll tell you what I've done with it. I've had this exhaust about 3 weeks, and I painted it in wood burner paint, what you use on the wood burning stove. Now then, I've noticed from experience with that paint that can go soft. So what I've done is, this exhaust has been sitting on top of our wood burner for the last 3 weeks, going through the raise and cool temperature. Because when the wood burners go on, that get damned hot, that exhaust, as hot as it get on the engine, I should say. So I painted it, and then I put it on top of the wood burner, and that's been heated and cooled every single day when we've had the wood burner lit for the last 3 weeks. So this paint is now rock hard, fully cured, and is a lot less likely to burn off. So there's the difference. Don't that look a bit of a difference? That new exhaust to the old one. So, what's the next surprise we've got? Stay tuned, and you will see what we're going to do now. Alright, here we go. The finishing touches to our Atom is decals. There we go. We have got to insert our decals. And if you like these decals, I will tell you all about where they come from and how much they cost, in case you want any. First thing, we haven't put any oily rag on this machine. We've put no polish on it. We just want to clean it. Just give it a good wipe over. And then we get our Barford Atom decal, and they do look very, very, very good quality. It's like that is actually a metallic gold. It's not just a generic printed gold. It is actually metallic gold. So these are extremely good decals, as you can see. So I think we come on here somewhere, don't we? Let's look at the. I think we've got to have Barford Atom somewhere about here. Grantham, Lincolnshire. There we go. So I want to put our decal on at the bottom, so that's upright. And then just rubbing with the cloth going upwards. There. Look at that. There we go. There we go. That looks absolutely brilliant. Look at that. The original Atom decal back on. That has made all the difference, hasn't it? I'm not sponsored by this gentleman whatsoever. There's no sponsorship. He didn't send me these for free. In fact, Mrs. Mancave bought me these for Valentine's Day. I know, that's a week away, but we got impatient and did our gifts when they turned up. But they come from this place. There is his details. Now, Mrs. Mancave actually got them off his eBay store. But he's coming off eBay soon, so you want to go direct to his website. He's coming off eBay because they're getting greedy. So if you wanted these decals, there you go. There's the little card he sent with the decals. And I must admit, he has made a superb job and a fast turnaround as well. They turned up in about 3 days, so through the post. But yeah, even the business card he sent is good. That's all embossed, and yeah, the quality of his work is phenomenal. And in the Barford Atom decal set, you get 2 of these. You get 3 petrol only stickers, which we're now going to put on the tank. And you get this one. Goodness knows where that goes. I have no clue where that one even goes. I shall have to Google Atom machine it and see what's going on. So yes, we need to put this other decal on the other side of the tank, and the petrol only sticker, I believe goes here. So we've got a putty on there, haven't we? You watch me get this all wrong, so that don't line up, and then that'll be horrific, And you'll go, you got that in the wrong place. Well, I don't care wrong place or not. Before I press it down, does that look right? I don't know. I think we need to come a bit more this way with it. No, that ain't level either. We're wonky as a donkey's hind leg. That'll do. There we go. Give him a press down. That is... Oh, look at it now. The Atom is looking really good. Really good. So there's our restored Atom. Here is our original Atom, which has got the plough on. Oh, yes. I need to tell you guys where this is going to be shown soon, actually. There we go. So I'm going to get the decal on the other side, and then I'll show you a flyer of where I'm going to be showing this next month. So, yes, we'll be back when I've got that other decal on. I'm guessing you want to see me put this decal on as well. So if I mess it up, I've had 1,000 people watching me mess it up, haven't I? There we go. So we'll peel this decal off. Again, like I say, these are extremely good quality. I'm really happy with them. I hope I don't get in the way of the camera. So we want to keep the Agricultural Limited upright. Centre that as much as we can in the tank. Yeah, that looks spot on. Look at that. Look at our Barford Atom decals. Oh yes. And then we just give him a wipe with our cloth. There. Oh, them decals are really setting that machine off now. Yep, the decals and the exhaust. I know we've still got that broken spark plug in there, but that will be changed. I have new ones on order. Of course, the spark plug in this Mark 12 is a different plug to what's in that Mark 15. That Mark 15 has got a more standard thread, a bit like a car. This has got an older thread, really thick plug. Let's take the same plug as my old Ruston Hornsby. So there. Here's our brace of Atoms. Look at them two. Are you or are you not impressed with the brace of Atoms? Right. There we go, our brace of Atoms. Mark 30. Mark 15. Yeah, that's got a Mark 15 engine. And that's got a Mark 12 engine. Weigh that up. Atom 30. Atom 15. That's got a Mark 15 engine. That's got a Mark 12 engine. Why that? Why didn't they just call up the Atom Mark 12 and the Atom Mark 30? Why? Because the 30 donates to the number of inches wide the axle is. No, that don't work either, do it? Because that's more than 15 inches wide. I haven't got a clue. Why is that a 30 and that a 15? Why not a 15 and a 12? I don't know. There you go. Right, let me show you where this one is going to be rallied. So, like I was saying, this machine here, the big Atom 30, the original one we got a couple of weeks ago, which we've done the service on, remember, we've done the oil, the filter, we've done the gearbox oil, done all the grease points. I even went over the plough. I think I've done that off camera. That disc used to spin, but now it spins freely. Look, I mean, it did used to spin, but not very well. Look how free that disc spin now. So yes, this will be ploughing at the show I'm now going to drop in. Here, look, see, here. See, I'm putting a picture in here. That is where this is going to be on whatever date that says on there. I can't remember the date. I believe it's in March. But yes, this will be there. So if you guys want to come and see this Atom, watch it do some ploughing, watch me do my first ever ploughing with an Atom, with the exception of that little bit where I chewed up the flower border. But yes, if you guys want to see this thing at a working weekend, and me attempting to plough with it. I shall be there. I think Mrs. Mancave will be there if she isn't working. So yeah, that should be a good weekend. But there's that one, and the one what's now pretty much finished, with the exception of a toolbox. I've noticed, see the toolbox on there? That's missing off here. That would fill this whole gap up if I had the toolbox. So I'm trying to find an original Atom toolbox. Condition don't really matter because that's going to be painted to match this anyhow. So I may be on the case and have a toolbox. If not, we're on the hunt for one. So yes, there we go. Here is our restored, looking really nice Atom 30. That tyre I done, can you see where I've repaired that tyre? That isn't at the bottom. I don't even know where the damage is, but there's that tyre which we put the expanding foam in. So yeah, there's the tyre we put the expanding foam in. So it's a job to see where the damage is. The damage is in there, look, right down there. So, and it doesn't, as White Sapphire said, that's going to hop along like a dog with a kicked arse. Well, that made me laugh. Well, thankfully, it don't hop along like a dog with a kicked arse, because I have given it a walkabout, and there's no flat spot in that tyre anymore. But there you go. Because I did dig out that expanding foam where the flat spot was. I did put a sealer in there from Wix's. Turns out it was a non-setting sealer. Why didn't I read that on the bottle? So I ended up having to scoop all of that out, which was the messiest job in the world. And then I cranked it full of Tiger Seal. Somebody else did recommend Tiger Seal, so I ended up using Tiger Seal, because I have used that before. We used to use that at the Ford garage years ago in the 90s. We were a Ford garage, and if somebody ordered, I always remember this, if somebody ordered a Mark 1 Mondeo and they wanted an RS body kit, because I worked in the body shop, you know, that was our job to fit them. They didn't come from factory with the RS bumpers. So what they do is, if somebody bought a 2 litre SI, for argument's sake, and wanted an RS body kit, we would fit them. And all they were was moulded plastic bumper covers. And do you know how they were held on? With Tiger Seal. They were literally a cover stuck over the top of the original SI front bumper. So yeah, very familiar with Tiger Seal. That is all what held them body kits on the Mark 1 Mondeos. I can guarantee you that. The bumper covers were literally bonded over the original bumper with Tiger Seal. There we go. Little bit of trivia there. So yes, really happy with our Atom. She's looking really nice now. And yeah, that's good. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I'll leave this picture at the end, just in case you missed it the first time. And we will see you guys. Where am I going up there? And we will see you guys next time. What am I doing? Bye-bye for now. Ha-ha! Barford Atom.